By anyone who I've known, not only police officers, but it's also others who I've been talking to the police about. So I actually helped them find Max Tifford's tapes, and was advising them at one point of where they would be and how he used children. I was 13 years old, and Max Tifford was sending me to Peter Stringfellow stuff, for example, and getting me drunk and knocking me drugs and that kind of thing. I was a child actor, and so I came up, I was a very successful child actor, so I came up against these guys quite a bit. I wasn't abused in the way that other victims have suffered abuse, so I'm free to be able to tell the story. I'm passionate about the story. It needs to get out there, and it's up to you guys and everyone here and other media outlets to do that, and then hopefully the mainstream media will do it. They are aware of it. I've had conversations now with the Daily Express, the Mail's interested in mentioning, but again, they're just being careful in how they present the story, which I think is very important, because no one wants to make a mistake, but the story is too important. If someone makes a mistake and perhaps says something in an article that shouldn't quite be said, or is not quite clear, then they'll use it to discredit us, and we don't want that. We want this actually to be out, and to perhaps, even change the way that things are done in the future, especially by the police. And that's not to say that all the police are bad. A lot of great police out there. The police here today, Pastor Blake has been fantastic. They've been talking to everybody, they've been very friendly. The police that visited me, however, from the paedophile unit, Operation Fairbridge, which is the clandestine unit to Operation Newtree, which is dealing with all the celebrities, are basically collecting information and not doing anything with it. Now, I want to know, why aren't they investigating things? They told me that they had evidence against Tom Cruise, the actor. Well, if that's true, why isn't Tom Cruise being questioned when he came back with you?
I don't think so.
Yeah, they're in this country, and they basically said have anecdotal evidence, and what that means in historical cases is that they have witness testimony. They don't have actual DNA evidence or stuff like that, because you don't get that in historical child abuse cases and stuff.
And is there any tie-in between a lot of the sort of general allegations that say that you make them for and some of the more specific cases that are now becoming open?
Yeah.
Any personalities that are sort of emerging?
Ladies and gentlemen, this is just a 5-minute announcement that the Morris dancing team are gathering in the middle of the field, wearing defecting light blue jackets. As soon as they've adopted their bells and whips, they will be going up to the main building and joining the Bilderberg.
I haven't been sued, and that's very important.
Absolutely right.
Because Tom Cruise goes around suing everybody. A magazine article wrote something about him, suggesting he was a bad father, and they got a £50 million lawsuit. I was taken to a hotel room and presented to Tom Cruise along with another boy. He then took off this other boy. The other boy thought he had sex with Tom Cruise. I can't say what happened in that room. I was in the hotel room. Sure, but I at least can say, look, we were there, this is what happened, this is what he believed happened to him. It's not my story. However, what were we doing being sent by a casting director to a very well-known actor's hotel room?
Well, casting director, that role must be a really key role in this whole process.
It is.
The whole essentially casting director.
That's right.
And maybe a non-theatrical.
Yeah. Casting directors are procurers of people yeah. So the idea of you're procuring adults for parts in movies or TV shows, well, you procure children for movies and TV shows. Well, when someone wants a favour done and perhaps they, want a child for the hotel room, then the casting director is the person to go to, because there will be a trusted figure within the organisation.
I'm in Germany.
Thank you, sir. Much appreciated. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Are you still on the run? Still on the run?
Yeah. I have no idea what I'm doing tonight. I have no idea what's going to happen next week. This is ongoing. Just because I've turned up here, it's been absolutely terrifying over this past week.
Yeah, I can imagine,
until it happens to you, until the guy in the black mask is standing outside your window, you're never quite sure how to react to
I haven't done no paedophilia thing, but I've got some videos, skulls at the UN, United Nations.
Yeah.
I think that's quite important.
Yeah, and you know, when the pressure starts, they can really apply.
I've seen the pressure. I've seen the pressure.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? But you gotta do it, innit?
Yeah, absolutely.
So you right with your video going out on YouTube? Yeah.
Yes, absolutely.
Cool. Okay. And you say Kenneth Clark, yeah?
Yeah. Yeah. So there's police statements, they're not doing anything.
No.
I mean, the rule of law has technically been broken by the police. And laws have to apply to all of us equally, without exception.
That's right, yeah.
Otherwise there's anarchy.
That's why we've got the situation we're in now, isn't it? Because they're a law unto themselves.
That's exactly right.
Yeah.
And they're stealing our money, they're stealing our children, they are free to do whatever they like. American Congress people are in there right now breaking the Logan Act. And the American people need to know that Hillary Clinton's in there. We saw her go in yesterday, we've got a photograph of her.
Okay.
You know, David Rockefeller's influencing American foreign policy, you know, and British, you know, Ed Balls is in there from Labour. You've got George Osborne. So even if the Conservatives went tomorrow, Ed Balls is going to basically put forward the Bilderberg
same plans,
agenda. Yeah, absolutely.
They're just puppets, aren't they?
Yeah. So what's the democracy?
There is none.
What's the pretense of democracy even? Well, they're here at the Grove, and they're flouting it. They've given us the land here today, so we could all turn up.
You haven't been able to get your story out with the press then being here?
Yeah, we're trying to do that now. This is the weekend for it.
You haven't done it at the moment?
No, but as soon as it comes out in the mainstream, I'll be safe.
Yeah. Do you think it will come out in the mainstream?
At some point.
Some big names though.
Yeah, but the British public deserve to know. And at some point, all the internet talk and the videos going up will become too much for everybody to ignore. And people will just ask the question, okay, speak to Kenneth Clark. Don't arrest him, we're not interested.
They're changing the laws on the internet though, aren't they? They're going to stop.
That's right.
You know?
I'm not interested in Kenneth Clark being, you know, arrested and dragged into a police station. I would just like him questioned because I've made a statement accusing him of extremely serious charges and accusations.
But they're satanic though, aren't they? They're satanic, aren't they?
Well, I don't know about that.
Oh yeah, they are, yeah. I got a portrait of Kenneth Clark. You know the portrait he's got in the House of Commons gallery? He's got a portrait done of himself, and there's a big dinosaur on his shirt with a tongue coming out. They're all satanic. So that's who you're dealing with. You're dealing with satanic people, a law about themselves.
Yeah.
But anyway,
thank you so much.
I hope you get what you want, mate.
Well, I just want to be safe, really.
Yeah. No one's safe, though, are they?
No, but I'm in a very precarious position until it hits the mainstream.
Yeah.
You know, I had CID officers saying they'd had a meeting and that my life was directly in danger.
Yeah.
That was what, last week?
Some big names there, so I would imagine so. They don't want that coming out, do they? But I only found out about your case yesterday through the UK column and that.
Yes, they've been doing an amazing job, and I hadn't realised that all that had happened.
Yeah.
I was away from everything. I don't have a mobile phone. I hadn't seen the internet. I'd stayed away.
It's only while you've been away that they've really got on it then.
That's right. Yeah. Because my wife got worried because I hadn't turned up where I was supposed to. Because I actually got a bit spooked and went to another friend's.
Yeah.
And then made my way to that guy.
Okay.
And so she got worried and thought, well, that's something's happened.
Yeah.
And so the UK column
calls
has taken
were made
and upped the profile really.
Yeah.
Which is really great, and I'm ever so grateful to them. I'm grateful to Liberty Tactics Radio, who've had my wife on, who're doing an amazing job. If it wasn't for Brian Gerrish and Liberty Tactics and Lou Collins and James and all the crew that you see in the green tent over there, my story basically wouldn't be getting out and my life would be in jeopardy now.
Yeah, they've definitely got it out, haven't they?
Yeah.
You know, because I wouldn't have heard about it if I didn't go there myself. So.
And you know, when you've got a controlled media, then the alternative media becomes the media.
Oh yeah. You've got to make your own news, haven't you?
That's right. Yeah, absolutely.
So I hope it all works out for you, mate. I'll see you around, Jeff.
Right, cheers.
I've obviously got some light, but I think last time we had a bunch of them, didn't we?
You with the news, mate? You with the news?
Yeah.
Who you with?
ITV News.
Okay. There's a guy over there that's been paedophiled by Kenneth Clark.
Really?
Yeah. Too big a story.
No, we just have to be very, after what happened in the Galpine, where the guy...
I got a simple one for you then. I got some videos, skulls at the United Nations, where they all speak, big skulls on the wall.
Skulls on the wall?
Yeah, massive big skull where they speak, just behind the microphone.
How do you mean? I don't understand the skull.
Do you know the United Nations?
Yeah.
You know where they all give their speeches?
Yeah.
There's a big grey wall behind.
Die wollen uns dadurch wieder zeigen, hier, ihr seid die Schafe, die haben euch dann teilweise unter Kontrolle.
Full salam. Yes, as I was saying, United Nations, where they will speak about peace.
There's a picture of a skull on the wall.
There's not a picture, the wall, the pattern of the wall makes the skull.
Right.
The grey wall behind the microphone, I've got a live shot from the United Nations. The camera goes in close on the wall, right to the microphone. And it's blatantly clear, you can see it crystal clear. Massive skull with a little beast at the bottom with a tongue coming out. Too big for you, yeah?
No, not at all, if it's true.
Well, it's true.
What does it mean? What does it mean?
It means they're satanic and they speak for the beast.
Right, okay.
Obviously they speak for the beast because the microphone is right up to the skull's face, to the mouth. So when the Queen goes there and Cameron goes there, they're all speaking on behalf of the beast. Because they're satanic. You sound very interested anyway.
I'm afraid I don't believe they're satanic.
No, even though I've got the video evidence proving it.
I don't think if you can see that in the wall, even if it was there, would mean they were satanic.
No, what would it mean then to have a big skull on the wall of the United Nations?
I don't know.
Just a pattern, yeah?
I don't know. It might mean something.
What about the royal car? It was meant to be paint bombed. There weren't no paint on there. It was just a logo printed on there. Yeah, controlled news, mate. It's everywhere, innit? Oh well. Have a good day.
You too.
The Assembly will hear a statement by His Excellency the Right Honourable David Cameron, Prime Minister of the United Kingdom of Great Britain and Northern Ireland. I request protocol to escort His Excellency. I have great pleasure.
Running the Saints Road, I blaze blue with state show. I'm at speed, here to the rap Assassin's Creed. Yeah, my time is now, my moment is here. I don't know any fears, better open your ears. From the clubs to the cons, my buzz is the bomb. Even thugs on the grind, showing love to the rhyme. My time is now, and my moment is here. I don't know any fears, better open your ears. From the clubs to the cons, my buzz is the bomb. Everybody online, showing love to the rhyme. China, Brazil, India, Japan. You crazy for this one, Rick?